Greetings everyone, Brett here with Hammerhead Model Making, and on today's review video we're going to be taking a look at the Hobby Boss FJ-4B Fury in 1/48 scale. This kit was kindly sent to me by one of my patrons, and it's definitely one that I've had on my radar to build, so let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at what we got going on here. So the F4 Fury is a navalized version of the F86 Sabre. Now this particular variant of the Fury is pretty much a rebuild from the ground up and shares very little in common with the original Sabre. So you can kind of see some of the design genesis there, but it's pretty much an entirely new aircraft. But opening up the box, we are presented with a couple of sprues in gray, one sprue in clear, and we get a fairly decent looking kit here out of the box. There is some surface detail and some weird kind of texture to the actual plastic. It's not on all of the parts, but on some of them you can notice it. Contrary to what is normal for Hobby Boss, this thing is not completely covered in like 100,000 rivets. So that's interesting to note. Also, you can see there the lower wing is slightly warped. I don't think that should be too much of an issue to fix, but just be aware that it was there. You do get the option of folding the wings, but in order to do the wings folded, you do have to cut. That's what those deep scores were for on the inside of the wings there. But just be aware that you do have the option. You do get two doubled up sprues here that come with weapons, wheels, drop tanks, things like that. So you can do a full like air to ground loadout on this, which might be kind of interesting, plus drop tanks and sidewinders. The actual cockpit detail is, part of it is okay, part of it is less than okay. You get some like nice side console detail, but the actual instrument panel itself, I'll show you later on, is less than ideal. Clear parts are nice. Very little distortion, fairly clear. The main canopy was broken off in my kit, but doesn't look like it's scratched or anything. A little distortion there on the side of the windscreen, but again, not too bad. The rest of it's pretty crystal clear. I really can't complain. Decals look phenomenal. There's like almost no excess carrier film on these decals whatsoever, so that's pretty impressive. You do get two very colorful options for markings, both of which look really good and I think will make for very attractive looking aircraft. The taking a look at the instructions here, it's kind of the fold out style, but you can see how it builds up logically and everything goes together pretty well. The instructions are pretty simple. Here are your weapon options, so you can mix and match with the types of weapons you want on there. So pretty straightforward. Color and marking guide here. Again, you get two very colorful options. It'll be tough to decide which one I want to pick. But yeah, I think this looks like a decent little kit. I mean, definitely has room for detailing and scratch building and adding a little bit of extra stuff. Like I said, you can cut the wings to show them in the folded position. So here's that side console detail. I mean, it's not terrible, but you know, I think it'll look the part once it's done. In terms of like overall, oh yeah, here's the instrument panel. That's pretty bad. Definitely need to replace that with something, but I think overall, I think it would be a good building experience, and I'm looking forward to getting this one on the bench. The ejection seat does look really nice, and with some like photo etch belts or something, I think it could be top notch. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this. We'll catch you on the next review. Take care, everyone.